Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
And welcome to your Thursday night broadcast. JK's Deal Reveal, here to show you another deal, sub $50,000 once again this week. You'd think over the last 5-10 years prices have been going up, and they have, but that doesn't mean we still cannot buy properties in the US for under $50,000, and some are actually worth the money. But not only that, we are also going to talk about some other deals because we are now in 2024. So happy New Year's to all of you. And we've got some exciting announcements to do, which is just the start of a series of exciting announcements that we're going to be giving over the next weeks and months. So let's get going. What are some of these quick announcements before we jump into the deal of the week? We have first and foremost that we are January. It is the first month of the year and it is the New Year Revolution. So if you've never attended one of JK's New Year Revolution programs, it's a 4-part. It's going to happen from January 20th to 23rd. So 2021, 22, 20, 2021, 22, 23. 4 modules over 4 days. We're going to come and meet and we're going to have a specific direction. We're going to set the intention for not only your year, but if you want, your life. And we're going to put all of your dreams and your ambitions and your intentions, and we're going to put them into a plan that will not overwhelm you, that will inspire you to make this year, 2024, the very best and 10 times more than what you thought maybe you were even had in you to make it happen this year. So that's the New Year Revolution program. There's going to be an email at the end. If you're interested, like everything, just send us an email. We'll send you the link to sign up. And there was a contest just last week, and we already have a bunch of people who won the contest. So stay apprised of what's happening in JK right now because there's a ton of activity. Jump in, get excited, get your results. Here's something else. For those of you, unfortunately, who joined our Get Your Ass Whipped event, which was supposed to be at the end of January in Florida in our Magical Muggles Mansion, we had to cancel that because we actually have some water damage and there's an insurance claim in process and there's remediation, and it ended up being too complicated administratively. So we put that one on the side, but we are going to replace it with a Cleveland bus tour in February. All right. Right now it's penciled, but it's penciled very, very dark, very hard for February 24th and 25th. A 2-day bus tour in Cleveland to check out the different areas, check out properties, check out the team members, the boots on the ground. It's happening. If it's not the 24th, 25th, it'll be end of February. So write that down. And again, if you're interested in this, just send us an email. Lastly, I made a quick announcement about this on my Facebook Live on Monday or Tuesday morning. I forget what day it was. Basically, the JK Deal Butler service is something that we are rolling out for you. So what if, kind of like these deal reveals, JK found deals for you, negotiated deals for you, and visited those properties for you, and then presented them on a platter while you're at home and you build your investment portfolio that way. So if that is something that's interesting for you, let us know. We are starting right now to build the wait list. So first come, first serve. JK is going to take one client at a time. We don't want to bite off more than we can chew. And from the top of the list, we're going to work our way down. We're going to find a deal for person number 1. After that, we go to number 2, person number 2, number 3, number 4. We're just going to keep that list active, and we are going to get deals for everyone who wants deals because JK is boots on the ground, excited we got the manpower, we've got the energy, and 2024 is going to be an amazing year for so many foreign nationals investing in the US and investing in Cleveland, Ohio, if that's particular your fancy for cash flow and good equity gain like we do. Well, you've got it to a whole other level with us. So those are the three announcements I wanted to do: the New Year's Revolution, the upcoming bus tour in Cleveland for February, and the JK Butler service. If you're interested in any of that, reach out. Find a way to reach out and get on the list. And so we're getting excited. Let's switch gears into today's deal reveal. Another property submitted by a JK gatekeeper. They were not able to make it. They're out of the country actually right now, this particular gatekeeper, but they said, show the deal anyways. I'll come on another call. No problem. We got deal. So this is another real deal available for you. If you're interested, we can make a connection and get you a deal. So we have, like I said, under $50,000, $49,000 for this property on East 147th Street. And what do we do on these deal reveals? We take a few minutes, we pit this particular opportunity against the two golden rules of real estate. Are we buying at a discount, and are we buying cash flow? And if we have a yes and a yes, then we are in the presence of a golden deal, and it is definitely worth exploring further and pursuing to add to our portfolio. So at the end or at any point in our deal reveal, you can go ahead and give us the thumbs up or give us a heart in the reactions so that you're able to make a decision. We're trying to cure paralysis by analysis here. In a few minutes, you know if it's got the bones of a good deal. So we want you to be able to replicate what I do here on these Thursday nights at home, so you can go out there and confidently put out your offers, get in that negotiation, and ultimately build your portfolio. So that's what we have. If we're ready to go, let's start that timer. 3, 2, 1, go. So that's really all you need, right? We're used to this. We got the property address. I want to first get a sense of what type of property is it? Is it a single family, duplex? We see here that it is a 3-1, and I particularly like to go to realtor.com lately. Oh, except when there's an error. That's an interesting little error there. Let's see if we can find another link. Make sure it's the right address. 1054. 1054 on Realtor. Oh, it didn't like that, did it? Huh? Let me just go quickly to Google and type this one back in. See if we get a different result. Interesting. Request blocked. What is that about? Might be my VPN. But okay, no problem. We don't have a Realtor. Let's go to Zillow. Zillow is still a bread and butter for the industry. And why are we coming here? To get a sense, it is a single family 3-1, about 1,100 square feet. We don't have the Zestimate, which is why I came here. I want to get a sense of what this property is worth, what it looks like real quick, where it's located, and what it's worth. So what we can do is we can go look in the comparable homes and see what other 3-1s at about 1,100 square feet have sold for recently nearby. 6 months ago, this one sold for 85,000, 37. Obviously, when you get big outliers like 37,000, there was even a lower one here, another 37. You can imagine that these are not turnkey properties. These need work. But those that are on the higher end of the market, like this 85, is most likely closer comparable to find the property's ARV, which is the after repair value. So I got one data point at 85 here. We see where the comps are coming from. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at the corner of Sinclair and East 152nd. Oh, actually, I know this little spot. This street is like a vacant street. There's like 3 properties on this big old street right here. It's really interesting. And we're one over. It's actually not the best part of town, but this little patch is actually quite quiet just because I have some quite local knowledge. And if you look at this picture, we can zoom it up a little bit. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice, right? So that's going for it. We don't have very many pictures, but that's what we're looking at right now. So not much to the effect of comps. We have one at 85. Maybe let's take a few more. Let's see if maybe ePraisal gives us any information at all to get a sense if there's other comps that we can pull to see if even ePraisal is not coming up. Ownerly, okay? This is one I haven't talked about on these deal reveals. Ownerly.com, you can sign up and get a free service for a week, and then you can sign up. It's a very small fee, and this is what they do. They do desktop analysis. It's like it almost looks like an appraisal, and they can do that for a very small fee on a subscription basis for you. I don't have time to go through it, but you can sign up and go through click, 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 and it'll spit out at the end their estimated value for the property. So that's another one. I don't know, appraisal's not coming up. Realtor's not coming up. Um, let's see if we have Redfin. Redfin. Redfin has off market. Is it gonna pop up? It's still loading. We'll just give it a second here. And as you go through this, you're gonna get your favorite websites to go to, like myrealtor.com. I particularly like that. Uh, and off we go. I will take this opportunity to say JK also has a desktop analysis service. So if you would like to have an ARV approach, a little report, a little page with the comparables, this is something JK can do for under $100 for you, where you just send the address, say what type of renovations you're going to do, and we can work, put in about 30, 45 minutes to do a full ARV analysis of the property so that you confidently can go in and negotiate your deal or know what the back end of your deal is going to look like. Because sometimes these online websites, they have a little bit, they don't have much information. A single family home in this area, though, just from my local knowledge, 85. 85, I think, is a good conservative number to work with if you are, talking about a turnkey after renovation uh, property. So let's just go with that data for now. We did have it on Zillow, and don't forget, we're buying it for 49, maybe even less after we negotiate. So depending on the condition of the property, we'll have to have that 49 plus renovations to be under its value, which is right now estimated at about 85,000. So that's one important piece of the golden deal, which is buying at a discount. You have to buy and renovate for under its value. So that's the first piece. The second piece, and this neighborhood is definitely long-term rental or group home, definitely not a short-term rental Airbnb. But so if we're in the long-term rental, it's good to know what we can expect to get. So you can go to rentometer.com, plug in your 3 bedroom, 1 bath, and you can see that in this area, see the property is right behind this blue one. There's an orange tag. In this area, we have a whole mix. We have some reds and a lot of blues, which is actually good because that drives us more to the higher end of the spectrum here of the average and the 75th percentile. But a 3 bedroom in this area looks like it'd be around 150 to maybe even 1 to 1150 after a renovation to be on the higher end of the market. So I'm going to run it at 1065. I'm going to be on the conservative side. So this property, 1065 a month, 12 months a year. It's a single family, so that's what we have. And if we use our 55% rule, this is still Cleveland. It's a lower value property. We can use a 50% rule to be very conservative, but honestly, a 55% rule here is good enough. We can expect to make about $7,000 net income in 1 year off this property. So if we're buying it for 49, and it does look to be reasonably turnkey, but let's say we do need to put in 15,000, touch ups here and there, maybe repaint the inside. I don't know what the inside looks like, so I'm just making an assumption. But let's say we do buy it for 49 and we put in 15, that means we're all in for 64. So if it's making 7,000 and it costs 64 all in, we're at a 10.98. We're at an 11 cap on this property. So that's the second goal of real estate. Are we buying cash flow? Buying at an 11 cap, you are buying cash flow. Unless your financing is higher than 11%, which it shouldn't be, rates are starting to go down. I'm personally getting quoted below 8 right now, which is very, very exciting, but we're right around the 8 zone and it's going down. And this is for fixed 30-year mortgages. And so this is exciting times, especially we could still buy some properties in the $50,000 range. So an 11 cap, yet to be 100% confirmed if we're buying at a discount, but we have our two golden rules. Seems to be satisfied unless there's a major renovation. So for you, is this a deal or no deal for you? So let us know. Give us those reactions. Post in the comments and in the Q&A section. Let us know where this falls on your radar. Deal or no deal? Or should I say, is there an opportunity of a deal here? Is it worth even putting in an offer? Is there a potential opportunity? Should you go and ask about the condition of the property, or is it a let's move on to something else? Dwight says it's a deal, and I have a thumbs up coming up. Paul, wonderful, says it's a deal, and I know it's not just you two on here. There's a lot of you. Bassam, I see you. Joe and Nancy and SP and Sabrina and Sandro and all the Nicole and all the extended. There we go. The thumbs up. I'm calling you out on this, right? This is live television right now, and all of our extended Facebook. Sabrina also says it's a deal. Fantastic. Well, if you are interested, it is a very live deal. Bassem, thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Um, you just send us an email. We'll put you in contact with our JK gatekeeper who has this property under contract right now, ripe for the pickings. Sandro says, looks like a deal. What interest rates are you getting there? Like I said, we're quoting some refinances and some acquisitions right now, and we're right around the 8. We're actually a little bit below the 8 right now, which is wonderful because we were above 9 for the longest time. So rates are stabilizing. Yes, absolutely. So the email is in the chat if you're interested in just being um, yeah, what's a warm transfer or just put in contact with the gatekeeper. Or if you're interested in the JK Deal Butler service, make a little mention of that as well, where I will personally, especially for the first people who get involved in this service, this JK service, I will personally be the one to go check out these properties, take videos for you, take a look at the property, and help you negotiate. Well, I won't even help you negotiate. I will negotiate the deal on your behalf. So you're just that frog on your couch. No stereotypes on the frog. I know some of you are from Quebec. That's not what I meant at all. But from the picture I showed at the beginning, you're just on your couch and I'm your butler. So that's the idea behind the JK Deal Butler service. So that's our giveaway. Those are our giveaways for this evening and our deal reveal. I'll remind you, if you're able to set your intentions for the year, set the intentions for your life, you are going to have an amazing life. And we've crafted this 4-part program where we go through creating your life vision, but then also a vision board for the year, a dream letter, writing out a dream letter for yourself, mind mapping, goal pacing. All of this is going to happen January 20th to 23rd. And so if you want to register for that, I think it's like $100, right? To go through this to change your life. It is ridiculous. It's awesome. Then in February 24th and 25th, 2 days in Cleveland. And if you want your accommodations accounted for, we've already blocked off our newly launched Cleveland's Underdog Casino. So a casino themed short-term rental Airbnb, we've blocked off the days for you. So if you want accommodations included, let us know you want to join our next Cleveland Epic bus tour at the Underdog Casino. And so that's super, super exciting. There's already like a dozen people who posted just today on Janie's post, so it might already be sold out. But if you're interested, go ahead. And as I mentioned, if you want the JK Deal Butler service, well, let us know as well. That's our deal reveal for today. It's the first one of the year. I think we have an exciting year ahead, all of us. And so with that, have a great evening. For those of you who are part of the All You Can Learn Pass or who are part of the Mastery Call, we'll see you in 40 minutes so that I can answer all of your business one-on-one coaching questions for you. So that's it. Have a great evening, everyone. If you have any questions about anything we mentioned, just reach out. We'll have a call with you. Janie right now is personally taking a lot of the calls for new people wanting to join the community. We're really wanting to connect with you one-on-one, and we really want you to go get that lifestyle you deserve now for tomorrow. So we'll see you soon. We'll see you on the other side. We'll see you in Cleveland. Have a great evening.